Attention campers, the Off-Topic live show is about to begin at the summit stage. Get in here.
I'll sit right in the middle. Oh, wow, look at us. Wow. Look at us.
Wow.
Hi, welcome
back.
to Off Topic Live at RTX! Hi, I'm your host and counselor, Michael Jones. Joining us today, we've got Joe.
Hello.
Alfred Do.
I look.
Fifi. And BK. This is a tradition of RTX to just kind of end it with a shit show. They have us out here, but honestly, it feels like something's missing.
Thing is missing.
We have an extra seat, and there's a presence that could be filled. Is there anyone out there?
Who could fill this presence?
Hello, sir?
Anyone?
That's a.
It's
Here, let's take a picture. Hey, take a picture.
Oh shit! Oh, step back! Get back!
Whoa.
Get back! Get back!
Hold on. Ole.
This guy's strong as hell now. He's wobbling a little bit.
You know,
Wow.
I might have woken something in Ify.
Well, that's crazy. Were we supposed to take a picture? We were told to.
Yeah, well, I assumed they would have been taken then.
Right.
Well, you were there. Well, let's just pose. Okay, yeah.
This is natural.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I'm still
All right.
one of these.
No, yeah,
no,
one. There is
well,
one for you. There's one.
There's one.
Okay.
How about
There's
sit
one
down?
for
calm
you.
down?
I was about to still. I mean, there's
Take
a
a
rogue
second.
D4 right there. So you
So
could
there
have
is
died.
actually.
If you would have stepped on that while you picked me up, it was a wrap.
What was that? Wait, what is that?
That's a
D4.
D4.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Couldn't
you
tell
think
what-
you'd think I would kind of make the cast for this, but I don't really care. And I look at it and I go, "That's cool."
Yeah.
And
that
I
works.
looked at it this year and I was like, "Oh, no Ify." Assumed he was busy, whatever.
Right.
And then yesterday I just go, "Hey, you doing anything?" He's like, "Hell no." Okay, Ify's on. And I forgot to tell everyone. It's like a whole, it's very complicated to like get the microphones and all that, whatever. And I was
Right.
going, oh, by the way, Tyler, Ify's on it. He's like, what? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, he's just gonna be on it.
Because
Well,
there we are.
I remember you telling me that, and we were out very late on the second night at this point, and Michael was like, "We should have Ify on," and I was like, "All right, cool. Let me text him." And Ify was like, "Bet I'm there."
Right.
Man, I'm locked
Well,
in.
my favorite part was, Mikey came out of the office. I like landed, and then Michael's like, "Where are you at? Come."
Hang on,
see
let me get
Come
my
see
new
me."
shades.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Ooh, stylish.
Nice color.
You've changed. You've changed, and it's great. It's my favorite thing. But anyways, I landed and I got to Michael, and then I don't know when it was, but we were talking about you, obviously, Ify, and he was like, "I'm gonna pick him up by Sunday." I was like, "Okay," and he just did.
Yeah.
Which is actually, it's wild.
It's camera tricks.
It's camera tricks.
Yeah.
There's actually a wire.
To the wires.
There's a wire up there.
Yeah, I know. You got.
Were you impressed that he just lifted you?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
but I knew he was going to be able to do it. We've been tracking the progress. We've been sending shirtless.
Ify and I have been closer than ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Alfredo.
Hold on.
You haven't posted one shirtless pic in our group.
He
chat.
finally sent one to me, but
Wow. I did. Okay, well, let me roll
guys
this
have a
back,
group
all right?
chat? You guys just-
we got a group chat, but sometimes you go outside the group chat. Like sometimes I'll message
I ju-
Ify.
it was-
Sometimes I'll message Ify and
Look,
say, look,
it
I want to
was the-
brag, but Alfredo can't see this. It would hurt him.
It was the first.
It would hurt his
It was the
feelings.
first one. I sent it to Michael. But the thing is, I will go about my day. I'll spend quality time with Jackie, the corgis, etc. I'll look at my phone. I'm sorry. I see 20 messages in that damn chat between the three of us, and I go, I can't right now.
You gotta do it.
No, I look. Shirtless Michael, shirtless Ify, how much weight you bench pressing, how much protein we consuming. I was like,
Yeah,
bro.
oh yeah, it's all of it. Like last time I was at the gym, I made my girlfriend like do a video of me doing squats. She was like, "You're gonna send this to Michael, aren't
Like,
you?"
of course. Well, of course.
Like,
Well,
that's
of
exactly
course.
I
what-
made it.
I couldn't even imagine, like the pictures I mean, obviously I was also getting these pictures. I saw the progress of everything and I loved every second of it. But what was so funny was the pictures you sent me yesterday and I'm at the dunk tank and I'm looking at him like, why do you look like an Olympian? Like you're about to swim the 100
Yeah,
meters.
it looks like
I
he was
just
going for the gold medal.
I was like, you're ready to.
The funniest part is excellent pictures taken by Russ, by the way. Hey,
Yeah.
great touch-up.
Amazing.
Amazing. The funniest part about it is like one of the most insane pictures is me standing in the dunk tank and I'm just like about to
Like
dive
that,
in.
but that was like swimming.
But I've been doing this for years as a fat, disgusting person, where I just go, "Yeah," and I was just doing it again, and I was like, "Whoa, that looks good."
Oh, and then you have you have like the mini shorts that kind of look like Speedos that say 100% eat, and I was like, this is
It's
unreal.
100% eat, and it's on the ass.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
I said this already, but like everyone's seeing how shredded this man is. And I feel like because like many of you guys know, I have received many shirtless photos from this man.
You made me.
I received them before he was shredded. So I feel like
Right.
I was a fan of the band before the band got popular.
It wasn't even just
right,
shirtless.
right.
It's a known fact. I was nip blasting you.
It was
for years.
For years.
And it was not good. It didn't look good.
But no one knew. He would be in the corner. It'd be like a room like this, and he'd be in the corner and just whoop, and then I'd be like, ah, and then everyone's like, what's going on?
It was like in X-Files, and he's like, the aliens, I just saw them. I'm like, what? And they never saw it. It was always that. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think we found a happy medium.
I think it's great. I think it was so funny to also get a FaceTime from you like a month and a half ago, and I look at you, I'm like, why do you not look like? I was like, who are you? Michael Jones is calling me. Yeah, right. Who are you? Who are you? Why'd your face change?
New head.
Unreal.
New head.
I'm saying that.
Man,
He has
and
a
the-
new head.
But he does
Because
I
do.
didn't even recognize
What's
him.
funny is I said new head a couple months ago, and people went, har, har, har. And now constantly Jordan Spears goes, you really do have a new head.
You look different.
Never knew.
And then I remember you were in the car with Lindsay, and I was like, Lindsay, how do you feel about this? It's like, it's a different person. And Lindsay obviously was like, I hate it, but we know. We all know.
But hate it is me, not the physique.
Right.
They
Ugh,
always
I hate it, Fiona. I'm like, yeah, right. Liar.
I'm so tired of it.
I'm so tired. Stop being so shredded. Stop carrying
Get the abs away.
Because we went to the beach for a weekend not too long ago.
That was fun.
It was fun. Michael and I were boogie boarding with, a ton of us were there, but during that specific time, we had 4 boogie boards. So it was Michael, myself, Lindsay, and Jackie. And Michael and I just kept yelling at them, this is for you! We don't want this! This is all for you!
Wait,
But it was always funny because it was everyone.
All right.
So then even we roped Trevor into it later. That is for you. So then later though, I'd just be looking at Barbara and go, hey, this is for you. It's everyone for all of you. And we just kept saying.
That was just so
And Alfredo just kept going, I hate this. I hate looking like this.
Dude, okay, so speaking of the beach, okay, we went, the Mrs. Jackie, she was there with me, and you guys know this story because you were there, but Jackie was like, oh, can I get like the sunscreen? And I went, oh, it's in the luggage, let me go get it. Open the luggage on the bed. Jackie's standing next to me, I'm rifling through the luggage. A Ziploc bag falls down to the ground. It's got 2 white pills on it. And it was like a scene in a movie. Like it's like
you
plopped
found
down.
the
And I went, oh. And Jackie just looked up at me and went, what is that? And I went, that is creatine for working out, which it was. It's 2 giant, huge pills. And then I was just like, it's all good. It's just creatine. And so we went out, and I was like, guys, I gotta tell you this story.
He kept going like this.
I threw the bag. I was like, threw the bag creatine. I was like, this is the bag. And I went,
And I went, oh no, and I had my jar.
yeah. And I was like, I got an amazing story. And Jackie was like, that's not an amazing story. It's not that great of a story. And I was like, you thought I was dealing with like I had drugs, right?
But also, you brought drugs for a weekend of 8 people, and there's 2.
Only 2.
Guys, we're gonna have
Oh, we're gonna have so much
We'll
fun.
cut it up. We'll cut it up.
So Jackie was like,
We all swallow it a little bit.
Yeah, we
so
can
Jackie
share.
was like, just not a great story. And I was like, you thought I brought drugs? She was like, drugs? I thought that was erectile dysfunctional pills. I went, are you kidding me?
Whoa.
Giant white capsules.
Yeah. And
Giant
she was like, what do you need those for? And I'm like, you thought it had ED pills?
Well, hold on. No digs to the ED pills. Sometimes you use performance-enhancing drugs. Like, if you're gonna be like, I'm gonna
How
fuck
did I
you
know
all
he was
night.
gonna say
Right.
Oh yeah, he's got a
Go on.
Right?
Go on.
Yeah, no, every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wear you out tonight. I'll grab me.
I will wear you
I'll
out
grab me.
tonight. Is
Let me explain the logic.
insane.
Let me explain.
Yes, yes. No,
It's
you take
crazy.
it.
Crazy man, Fiona.
Because
It's
look,
why I had to have him on with
look, if anybody wants to try something for yourself, you bust and you keep going. It's great.
Do you have some in a plastic
let
bag
me
with you right
literally-
now?
No, I forgot to
Here's
bring
Ify, and they're like, hey, your dick works? Cool. Yours doesn't? Well, this will help it work. And Ify goes, but what if it does work already? Can I do it more?
What are you defending?
I guess.
I love when he over-explains.
Gimme!
Well,
I love
because
when he
it's like-
over-explains himself.
Yeah,
It's the best thing.
It's like a limitless pill for your dick. Why wouldn't you take it? Why wouldn't you take it? Why are you
I'm
just
gonna
like, oh, I'm
wear
gonna take
you
it?
down for you.
Amazon review, wore her down.
Wore her down.
Hey, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, you had a rough week. Cool, I'm gonna make you feel better.
Keep going. Let him keep going. Let him keep
Right.
going.
Okay.
What else?
Hold on, what else happened?
Why does
What
everyone-
else?
every time I come on the pod,
the
we act
same.
like I'm the only one who like fucking. We all fuck. Oh, fuck.
But people don't usually dole them out like kisses on boo-boos. That's kind of what you're
Yeah, no, there's a few people who follow me on Twitter
you
who
have
have
a
seen the
bad
fuck
day?
numbers.
Oh, do you have a bad
Fuck
day?
numbers.
Wait,
What the fuck
Where
are
are
you
you
talking
down?
about?
I'm away.
What?
I'm talking about
What is he
people on
saying?
Twitter have seen the fuck numbers. What does that mean?
No,
That's
what
what I'm
it
asking.
means-
What?
You're all asking. The man keeps track, constantly posts, and I even see, don't worry, I filled in the gaps. I went, what is this? And by the time if he goes, here's the numbers. If you don't know by now, that's and he stopped explaining it, but he still just goes, numbers update.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not the one who started it. My girlfriend was like, hey,
You're the one
I'm going to do
finishing.
this weird thing where I just count how many times we bang.
Wait
I
a
was like,
second.
"Bet."
Wait, whoa. Yeah, because I mute you on Twitter. So this is news to me.
No, I have him
news
on a
to me.
separate list.
Right. I just don't. I
on
don't
a lot
see
of
his
lists.
tweet. He's on a lot of lists, right? So wait. So you're pulling it up, huh?
Yeah. You'll see the fuck
I'm-
numbers.
so-
What number is it?
You didn't even
Yeah.
finish.
When
was it last
We're about to
updated?
hit 200 this year.
Year?
Yeah.
Wait.
How long has it
So
been
you
going on?
tweet. So anytime
Since
you
we
have
started
sex,
dating last year.
So wait, does the pill count for
Like
double?
monthly, like a
Does it
monthly
boost the number?
update.
No.
Does it not only boost you, but boost the numbers?
I mean, technically, yes.
just insane.
You need to get him some.
Wait.
I mean, look, I'm bringing money to the pod.
What?
There it
What
is.
money?
so?
What money?
Well, because we
Hang on.
I'm told
Showing
he
Joseph.
needs to get
It's like
him some.
goddamn. It's like goddamn.
What the
fuck is this?
Wait.
No.
Okay, it's notes on his phone, and it just said the title is the fuck numbers. Bro, there's not even numbers. There's dates on here.
No, I think that's numbers.
Those are
I
numbers.
think that's July
those are the
21.
21? No, I thought it was July 21st. July 21 times?
You only having sex one time a month? What is
I
that?
have like I'm not counting it like it's a
one and
political
20.
vote.
There's a huge
No, that's last.
Okay, I was
no
gonna
one
say
fucks
we're
a
9
million
times
times.
9 days.
Damn, you were December was going crazy. Why is that 32?
It's a good Christmas. It was
Oh no, but then January, right after the next month, 33. You hit the record.
Well, you'll see when I stopped working for Grand Crew and had a lot more time.
Holy shit. God damn.
Whoa. We got a PR, April 37.
Yeah. He said we're
Personal
only doing
record.
one.
PR, that's Tonal Talk, is a personal record.
Big time total.
Ify's points are going up.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to Ify. I don't want to scroll anywhere else on this man's phone.
A majority of the stage went that way to huddle around Ify's phone. That's how exciting this is.
When did you, I guess I saw it. You started it last year.
Yeah. That's when I
Explain.
started.
Please, I just need
Let me
more.
finish her
right,
sentence.
right.
Explain yourself.
Explain please. How did it start? What was the, what mental state were
He said
you
his
in?
girlfriend started it. Now, if you believe
So you're
that.
I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe that for a goddamn
Well, he made
second.
her start it,
Right. Yeah. He said something and then she was like, I guess I'm okay with that.
Wow.
Does that mean I get more?
Right. Like, right. Jesus. Yeah, I just want to know the history of it.
Yeah, it was just a thing where like she was like, oh my.
And here's the thing, last year you were wilding out.
Yeah.
And everyone here who saw the podcast last year knows.
Look, and I have clarified that the person that told that to you, I have ate their ass, but not in the back. I have not eaten. There's no room.
Okay, I wasn't really talking about that. I was talking the whole thing, but if you wanted to dive.
No,
Well, I
what
just
were you
wanted, I was
talking
just talking about.
If you want to litigate, he's going to talk
Right.
specifically.
No, yeah, I guess I just didn't want to do a
Like,
specific thing.
yeah.
I was just like, in general, I couldn't stand you.
But then we went snowboarding.
And then we went snowboarding, and now I like, wow, you've changed. Like, it's
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
But then you heard about the list.
And then I heard,
And you're going, oh no, he hasn't changed
He
at all.
hasn't changed at all. He hasn't done anything.
Last year we did the podcast, which you kept saying he's pissing me off right now. He's pissing me off right now. And then we all went to PF Chang's afterwards, and Ify didn't show up.
He did not. He was not there.
He kept saying, I'm coming.
I'm on my way.
Oh,
It's like 10 minutes
Yeah,
away.
I did fuck up the PF Chang's. That
The
was
PF
on
Chang's,
me.
wait, so yesterday we all went out. Yes, oh gosh, I have so many stories.
There's so many stories.
Yesterday, we all went out. We went to Cheer Up Charlie's, which is, great place. And people were
One woo.
one woo.
Whoa,
I love my
Let him know. It was
Emo night.
Emo night.
Yeah.
At your
emo night, yeah. And so what happened was, some people obviously know we're friends, so they come up to me and was like, hey, well, you told me if he's gonna be there. I was like, yeah.
Well, someone, I don't even remember who. It literally, we were there doing whatever. There was like two big groups of because you and I were in two different spots.
Right, that's true.
And so I was there and you were there. It was
Right,
kind
right,
of
right.
like when we were gonna commingle.
Right,
groups.
yeah.
And then it was like, it was like,
Yeah.
yo,
I heard if he's coming.
and I was just like, yo, I heard Ify's coming.
Yeah.
And then it was a long time.
A lot. I mean,
It was
I think
hours.
It was hours.
And then Ify got there, and I was like, did he just get here?
Yeah. Well,
That was
because
so long.
I was
about
doing both
10
shows for comedy night.
Well, here's the thing. About 10 people. I mean, I can count them on my fingers. 10 people asked me, yo, is Ify here? He said he'd be here. I was like, bro, he's lying. Like, I just said, I was like, he lies.
Y'all knew
He
what-
lies, and I don't know what to tell you.
No, I had comedy night and we got done at midnight.
I was just like, you guys have got to stop asking me. He's telling you something. It's a lie.
I-
It's not real.
But did I show up?
You did.
Yeah.
Right.
Way later, but
Okay.
you did. But I couldn't answer them. I couldn't give them a right answer.
Yeah. No, sometimes look, I'll be pulling. I told you.
He's not lying. He's just being
He's not lying.
optimistic.
He's being hopeful. He's giving us
Being
hope.
hopeful,
He's
even
Yeah.
against reality.
All right.
Yeah, I was there. I knew. I was like, I'm gonna be at this comedy night, and I was doing it. I was closing it out, and then we got done, and then we walked there, and we got there. We saw the last drag performance, which ripped, and then I got super drunk and was dancing on stage.
Oh, dude, we took up half the stage. It was just
I
as a
was-
walking herd. We flooded the stage as tons. I mean, All American Rejects kicked that off, and then
I was
Fall Out Boy.
telling Lindsay that we were at like the last bastion of we're old young.
Oh
Yeah.
Where like we were on the stage, a bunch of people in their like early, like late 20s up to mid 30s, and it's like shit that when we were teenagers, but it's not sad yet.
No.
It's not like, imagine if Jeff was up here. That'd be crazy.
Right.
Right? So it was like,
Right.
wow, we're here. And in 4 years, this will be sad.
Yeah.
But now it's awesome. And Alfredo just kept going, I just want to keep dancing.
I just want to keep
It was just me and him going,
dancing.
I want to keep dancing.
No, yeah, I want to
It's
keep
this.
dancing. Yeah.
At one point, we're all up there dancing. I see Blizz arrive, and he looks up, and then he double takes, and he's like, "What is happening?" Is everyone just on stage throwing it around?
Oh, you guys were on stage, yeah. You guys were headbanging and everything. That was good.
Yeah, we're on that edge because, you know, Fifi is, you know, basically a child.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
no,
not
I'm
anymore.
turning 27
Not
in a couple
anymore.
weeks. I'm a big girl.
Okay. Yes,
Big
Grown up.
girl.
Grown up now. You grown
but,
up.
like, you know, there is
Hey,
that
good job being
age
27.
gap.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank
There's
you.
that-
No,
Moderate round of applause.
good.
I know. Yeah, no, we
You're
know.
a fit-
you.
you're a
Thank
potential
you.
person.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I do feel like I'll be pulling up to where you hang, where you're like, if you come here and your places are way more hip than mine. Like I feel like,
So like what, in LA?
yeah. When I
Yeah.
go to places you tell me, I'm like, oh, it's loud.
It's not
everyone's
that
like,
loud.
you hang out at loud spots. Everyone's like way younger than me and Em. We walk in looking like Gomez and Morticia. Fucking, everyone's
Right.
like, oh, these old people are.
Well,
doing
I mean,
fine.
I mean, yeah, right. Well, to be fair,
This old guy keeps talking about how many times he fucked.
yeah, this man's got a list of
Kept
fuck
showing me
numbers.
the record.
Showing
Kept
people
saying,
the
he
record.
kept saying, I'm not gonna explain it anymore, but he kept explaining it.
He kept explaining why he's doing that.
She started it.
It wasn't
She
me.
started
It
it.
wasn't me.
I just, I'm actually curious because you said that like I invite you and then you go there.
Yeah. No. We're not gonna fucking start this again. I pull up to when you invite me, but I am the main aggressor in invites. And then I feel like
A main aggressor. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I
no
can
one
really
can
like
say
Fred.
Come
that.
out with me now.
yeah, but I feel like ever since the last off topic, you've been like, nah, this motherfucker's not gonna get me, because every time you're like,
That's
yeah,
true.
when we're gonna hang, we're gonna hang, and we've
Right,
been
right.
hanging since. But
Yeah.
since then, we've just been busy. But I catch you in front of the French place. right
There's a
next to
French
UCB.
place that I go
Yeah.
to now.
Yeah.
And I caught you, and then you know what he did? He did the exact thing. He did the exact thing that I complained about last year, was that I started dating someone, and beautiful, love her to death, and she's there in the we're seated there drinking.
You're saying she's in the audience.
He's in the audience.
No, like
Oh,
at
in
the
the
place,
story.
at the
Okay.
place. No,
I didn't know what was happening.
We're seated, and
somewhere.
it's right next to the
UCB.
comedy, the UCB, and so I see you come out. I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in a while. I come out, and I'm like, Ify, and he, of course, grabs me, throws me up like a doll, like a baby.
Baby.
And I'm like, of course it's now. And so then I go back seated, and my girlfriend says, I have never seen you that small.
Oh no! And then as she said that, you were there. There was a rack focus, and Ify was in the back.
I did it. My job's done.
I
And
helped.
and the thing is, he didn't even know that I was with my girlfriend there too. So he just did it out of like pure.
Yeah, because
That's
I'm
the horror.
excited
Out of
to see
sense.
you.
That's
I
the
just-
horror of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
out of a place of distorted love.
It was distorted.
Like you've told him the damage he causes.
I know.
It
I was
doesn't
like,
change.
please stop throwing me in the air. I'm
Look.
begging.
Now I throw him.
Now you
Yeah.
do. Ooh. Now, yeah. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. A big round of applause.
Holy
Good
God.
job, Mikey.
Wow.
It goes full circle. It goes full circle.
We had the best experience. It was Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
But we were leaving the convention center at the end of the day. And this is talking about like the showdown with me and Ify, which is just
showdown that was-
just been like online and through text. Never like if you see any of it online when Ify was like, yo, me and Michael are getting oiled up in wrestling at RTX, and he tweeted like a video or him working out at the gym, and then I just copy pasted his exact tweet, and then I was like, me and Ify are getting oiled up. If you think that started something like, oh, I wonder what like led to that. Nothing. He just posted that. What the fuck
No,
is he
he
talking
did.
about?
He did. Actually,
I went, what the fuck is he talking
didn't even
about? And then
post-
later that day, I posted it.
Yeah, wait,
that
he also didn't
change.
even like actually post it. He replied to one of my tweets. I said, hey, Ify and I were signing at 12:30 p.m. CT, and then the reply under it is like, I can't wait to pick up Mike. Hold on, I gotta find it. I mean, but it's a reply to my tweet. Has
The man
nothing
was everywhere.
To do with you.
The
Has
man-
nothing to do with you.
I'm well versed in Ify of like scrolling and
Right.
seeing Ify doing something large. Usually some metal being bent on two ends.
Yeah.
Rarely do I scroll through, see that, and my name. And the man has just been relentless.
It was
which
like
is
about
which
his
is great.
signing.
It was a badge
Oh,
of honor.
yes, it's this one. I wrote another signing at 12:45 p.m. CT with Ify today. If you missed it yesterday, you're in luck. Don't miss it again. And then Ify underneath ats you, saying it's almost time.
Is that a video?
No, it's just.
Oh, it's just a picture.
He just replied to my tweet about the signing, just a picture of himself.
He's at the gym.
Of course he's at the fucking gym.
Replied at Michael, it's almost time. What?
In the day, Thursday.
What?
Thursday. I think it was Thursday when you're flying in, but I knew you were coming in, and I texted you. I was like, hope you got your workouts in. I have the home court advantage now. And then if he goes, I'm going to the gym once I land. But
Right.
we were leaving the convention center. It was, I think it was just me, you, and Lindsay. And we're walking down the street, and I'm like, we're talking to you.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah.
you just go, oh shit. I'm like, what? I look at you, and you go, it's fucking Ify. And that was the first time we had seen him, and he's straight, like, down the block. And I just look at you and I go, stand back. And I start going like this, and if he sees me, and he starts going like this.
It was a showdown.
It was cool. And then I ran at him and I picked him up.
You did. There was a picking up at that time.
That's why I knew you'd be able to do it because
Yeah,
you did
this
it
was more
once.
grand though. That was like a little pickup. And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, fuck, my arm fucking hurts.
Right. Yeah,
Fuck,
no, you
he's
did.
so
You
big.
hurt. Yeah, you hurt. Yeah, you did hurt
Broke your arm
yourself.
again?
Joe, it's fine. It's fine, Joe. Stop worrying about my
I'm not
bones.
worried about it.
Of course you are. Every time I mention my arm, this guy throws up the guilt again. Throws up the guilt.
No, it's not guilt. No, I was just
Jesus.
So I do want to point out, we were talking about something, we didn't have a time to get into it when we were doing Don't Make a Scene. What happened with you and Tonal? It seems like you have a beef with him for some reason.
We're not.
But
What
Tonal?
the fuck? I mean, Tonal's doing everybody good except you?
Yeah, Tonal did me dirty.
What happened?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Right. That's fair.
All right, so
No convincing
All right, if you
whatsoever. Oh,
you convinced me.
Oh,
all
my
about
God.
2 seconds. All right, so everyone was getting tonals left and right, and I was like, you know what?
Left
I'm
and
gonna-
right.
Left and right. I was left and right. Holy
Tonal. Bam. Tonal.
You're like a total
Stop.
salesman. Everybody's getting them.
Dude,
What?
this guy, if he had a referral code, unreal.
Oh,
Unreal.
That Tonal would have paid for itself.
Yeah, it would've.
I think I
but-
sold another one today.
Oh, God damn you.
Yeah, I was talking to Kara's boyfriend.
Did it go through?
Well, he didn't half apply.
I didn't half apply.
Yeah, you did.
Well, actually, you know what? I did half apply. You're right. I guess it is a half apply.
Wait, you have to apply?
No, so
Well,
like I was gonna finance.
Well,
Like a minute.
You know what a firm is? A firm?
A law firm?
no, like
a firm,
Like
it's
It's a firm. It's a company.
A
that,
firm,
like,
yeah.
Basically, it's
Like they
paid
loan it
for
to you.
No,
Yeah.
BK. Same fucking thing. When he kept telling me, you know what a firm is? Like, what do you mean a firm? He's
Okay,
like, "It's a firm." I'm like,
It's
what
like you
kind
pay-
of firm?
it's-
No, I understand.
Oh, okay.
He's saying a firm.
A firm.
What?
And we thought
Like
we
a
were
firm.
Law
saying,
firm?
we thought we were saying
Affirmative.
A
No,
firm.
we thought we were saying
A
a firm.
Oh, like a firm?
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, a
One
firm.
word.
Yep.
Firm.
A firm.
Not
A firm. It's a
But
firm.
that's what I thought too. I'm right there with you. I kept going, and he's like, "Have you ever heard of a firm?" And like you're like, yeah, "I've heard of lots of firms."
Right.
What are you talking about?
Which
Like a
one?
law firm.
But I was right there with you. I was right. Everyone else made it sound like
Right.
I was dumb.
Because we just know. We know.
Okay, so I couldn't
get
like
it.
obviously couldn't buy it up front. It's a very expensive machine. It's like almost $5,000 altogether. But I was going through a firm and I was like, you know what? Like I'll just make sure with Destiny, which is my partner. Like I was like, you know, I'll make sure that we can do it. It's fine. And I exited just like the checkout because it had already approved me and everything like that. I was ready to go. And then they sent me an email 2 minutes after I closed out saying from Tonal's bank going, never mind, you're not approved. And it was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, I didn't even like actually apply for the loan fully yet.
Well, you did.
No, but I didn't.
sounds like
It's
it did.
no. Affirm's different. It's like unless you actually go through with the checkout, you're not actually like. go-
But basically they ran the credit check with
And
the
it was
firm.
and they said
And they-
you're great, you're fine,
And
you
then
got
you
it.
didn't go with the purchase, and
And then they're like,
you-
fuck you, you
like,
didn't
wait,
buy
wait,
it,
yeah,
never
yeah,
mind.
like you're
you
acting
can't buy it
shifty.
later.
And that does sound like your fault.
And now I have and now I have FOMO with the tonal.
Yeah.
The thing about that was like that happened during the day in the office. I was
Yeah,
Joe
but
just going,
Joe-
I didn't submit. I didn't submit. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. Like yelling.
He's like, today's the day. Wait, I didn't. No.
I didn't approve this. I didn't authorize this.
That's just why I keep saying tonal fucked me.
Yeah.
They really didn't do
it
anything.
seems like Joe fucked you.
As always.
Yeah, because I get it, because, I've been through the Affirm situation when it happened to me. I was like, damn, I should have checked out.
That's what I'm saying. I should have just checked out and then been like, we can do it. It's fine. But
I was about to get it too.
You also got fucked.
I actually,
but
I
not
actually-
not like Joe level.
Not
fallout.
in the
You got
beginning.
you got
like
fucked by the
I
construction
got the
company.
tonal. I had it, and then they have to install it at your place. And so I had a couple walls set up where I'm like, it could be here, here,
Set
here.
them up right just for the tone.
Yeah,
You
just
got
for
these
the-
new walls.
I was just like, but I was just like, here are some walls that I can put it up at, and then they came in and they were like looking at it, and they're like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I was like, why? It's like there's not enough studs or something, or just I guess like wood.
poopy walls.
I don't know. Well, it's LA, and I was like, I guess you're right. 'cause
LA.
It's LA because I
It's
guess
LA,
you're right.
you
I guess
know.
you're right because I knock on the wall and I get an answer. You know, it's like I'm not gonna get
And
like
it's
a fucking.
clear.
It's
Like he's in the room with you.
yeah, he's in the room. I knock. It's like hello. Yeah,
I'm behind you.
Yeah, so I guess I couldn't put it up. They
But
told
that's
me-
even more terrible. So
That
it's like,
pissed
you got
me
it to your
off.
house and saw
I
it.
had it. I saw it, and they were like, we
there.
can't put it up, and like obviously insurance-wise, they couldn't just put it up. And
So it's
put
like
that.
when you say attach it, just so people understand. It's
Yeah.
basically like a TV bracket.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
where
yeah.
It's just like some shit they put. But they like attach
be
the
anchored-
fuck out of
it's
that.
gotta be
and
anchored
then,
down.
And then the thing goes on that. Though.
Yeah, and
But
it's
still
like-
pretty.
And it's
simple-
resistance
simple
training,
process.
so it's a lot of pulling it back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of So you don't obviously don't want the wall.
They say a lot
down.
in the videos that you don't watch because you don't have one.
Right.
They say try like you're trying to tear it off the wall.
Tear it off.
You won't.
You won't.
They say
right.
that all the time.
Yeah,
And
I
go,
guess, but
"That's
in
gonna be a
my
lawsuit."
case, it could have happened. So no, I mean, it was just so upsetting because the last time I saw you was in February, and that was like the
Disgusting.
moment.
That was a disgusting monster.
Oh well,
I can't remember you kept saying, Mikey, I love you. What happened? What happened?
No, I didn't
Why would
say
you do this
that.
to yourself?
No, I saw you and I was like, you were already getting kind of fit.
I was getting there. I'll
You
say
were
this.
getting there.
When you saw me, it was about in February. It
Yeah.
was right around when we filmed that Don't Make a Scene that we showed a clip from.
Oh yeah,
If anybody
exactly,
here saw that,
yeah.
think it's
Well, you were already getting cool jackets. Like it was starting to change. Things were starting to change. The style was changing.
Sleeveless was happening.
Yeah.
I saw it.
So
I mean,
much sleeveless in the office
texted
now.
me.
So much.
He texted me and he was like,
was
"Can we go
natural
shopping?"
progression.
Yeah, you were like, you wanted to go shopping with me. I was like, "Oh, yeah. I mean, of course." So this was when you were changing, and so to me, I was like, you sold it to me immediately. I was like, well, when I get back to LA, I'm gonna get it, and we can both have an amazing progress. So a journey together. Imagine how upset I am.
To just see what could
Just
have
to
been.
see what could have been.
Could have
Because I
been.
could have been.
could've
Take
been
off
mine.
the shirt. That could have been me. That could have been me.
I see. I clap for it.
Jordan signed me.
Ah, come on,
You
man.
guys clap. You guys clap until you see this every day in the office when he comes behind you and you're at your desk and he's just pulling up his shirt and you turn
And
around.
I'll never
and I'm like,
stop.
what?
No matter what I look like, I'll never stop.
And then look at the angle though of the camera. This is your arm perfectly poised, muscles and everything.
Jeez.
See, from this angle, it looks like Michael has really long limbs and a
Yeah.
really small torso.
That's true. And that doesn't upset me at all.
It's a good-looking torso.
So, Fifi, are you saying you just got a tonal just sitting around in your apartment?
No, they took it away.
Took it away.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
went,
allowed to
fuck
give it
you,
to
and
me.
kicked it in the corner.
Yeah. They
Get your
they're
money
not allowed
back?
to give it to me. I got my money back.
Okay, thank
I
you.
did
I was
use
about to
Affirm.
say.
I did use Affirm. I was going to pay monthly.
Affirm.
Because Affirm, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Whoever your tonal rep was, send them my way so that I can.
Send them my way.
Right. Well, yeah. but you know.
I'm hoping if we can work something out here, I achieve some sort of Greek god status. I get a free one. I can let Joe borrow it.
My favorite thing
Who
about
in the office?
Well, I'll put a
get an
second one in my
office
house, but I'll
Office
let him
Tonal's
use it.
fire.
Because imagine one on each
Office
level.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Now, Office Tonal is good in theory, but here's the other beauty of a tonal. It's yours.
No
Have
line.
everything. Right. You're gonna have a goddamn public bathroom line out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna take 4 hours to do a workout.
Well, you don't need it. You have it at home.
I don't. I'm
Right, but
I'll
I mean-
supervise.
Talking about everyone.
But also, I'm not.
But
gonna
also,
just
I'm not
stand
gonna
by.
not fire off. Just a couple. A couple.
Imagine it's been 6 months of this.
I don't.
Yeah.
Right. I just, it's so funny because I'll get texts and you're like, Fiona, it doesn't stop. I'm getting stronger. I think I'm gonna become God. Like there would be texts where I'm like, you're like, I just keep getting stronger. It just doesn't stop.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
just doesn't.
I'm gonna lift a car.
I was texting you at one point, and the other thing is there's no goal, right?
Right.
It's exercise.
Of course.
So it's like I reached a level of like in shape I never thought I'd be, and I was like, wow, this is great. This thing's awesome, whatever. And then I remember texting you going, I think I'm gonna get abs next.
You did. You were like, you said, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get abs and I think I'm gonna like cosplay. I guess I'm just gonna.
I had like 3 months, and I did it in like 2.
I know. I was just like, what? No,
It's
it
so
doesn't.
obnoxious.
It doesn't make any
It's so
sense.
obnoxious.
Yeah, but what are you eating though?
He's eating.
What everyone keeps
whatever.
asking.
Everyone's like,
It
what is
just be
Pizza.
No, but this man has a podcast where he just eats like fucking
He hasn't
shit
changed-
food.
he hasn't
Just
changed his
trash
diet.
food.
Garbage,
Just
all that
garbage
much.
food.
All I've changed is snacking. I eat healthy choice and lean cuisines for snacking, but I still eat fast food every day.
Good
Thank you.
boy.
Thank
Good
you.
boy. Did someone say good?
Don't listen to the nutritionists out there. Just lift more, and it'll go somewhere. So I don't know how it works. It just works.
It worked for
I
you,
can't
for
explain
sure.
it to you. You talk to Jackson Bloor. You talk to Joe Rodonis.
That's my coach.
You talk to Ash Wilkins. They'll let you know. Tonal coaches.
You think this is annoying? Imagine, so when we went to the beach, we carpooled. Jack and I rode with Michael and Lindsay, and then Michael was like, "Yo, so like you ride shotgun. Lindsay sits behind Mike, but to the side, so we got like a cross angle. And then Jackie is behind to the side, so you turn back. I see
I planned
Jackie.
it all out.
You see Lindsay. Imagine like that car setup for hours, and just in the back seat, you're in the back seat. In the front seat, you just hear like Michael and I going like, "Yo, how many grams of protein is this? How many grams of protein? Oh God. Oh, this okay. This sausage.
Yo, 7?
Yo,
for
7
that?
for that sausage?
Bro, that's pretty good. That's so small. That's so small. Like you got to think about like how much food it is.
This could be you.
It's so annoying. We stopped by Walmart and we just got anything that gave us protein.
got it.
And then we just kept consuming it in the front seat of the car, counting how much
And then
we were
and then
having.
we just kept saying, us boys is hungry.
We're hungry,
The
boys.
boys are hungry.
The boys
and they
are
just
so
kept
hungry.
feeding us food.
Drugs are great, but have you
that's-
tried protein?
That's why I got happy. You know, I watched Michael get meat pilled, and I was like, "Welcome to the meathead
Wait a
journey."
second.
You know,
Head
yeah,
meat.
meat pills.
Like one of your dick
What is the
Yeah,
meat
no.
pill?
So what?
Well, explain.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism? Or
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's why I asked him.
Yeah, it's like he
dick
became a
pills.
meathead. He got meat pilled.
Meat?
Oh, it's like red
Oh,
pill.
like red pill.
Yeah,
Red pill.
Okay. Got
Yeah, you
meat
follow me. It's
pills.
like red pill.
Well, I think what
Well,
he's trying to say is that
I got indoctrinated.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He
you're
got
on the
bit. He got
meathead
bit by the
journey.
meathead.
And you're like where everything's clean. Like I've been like lifting like a maniac for like 10 years. We used to do a thing called the EC stack where ephedrine got outlawed as a diet pill. So you would have to take like caffeine pills with Broncaid because it had ephedrine in it, and then it would make your body heat high enough. And I would get like hella shredded. And me and my there's a dude who I used to know in LA, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I do creatine all week. I cut on Friday so I can do ecstasy at raves on Saturday." I've never heard from him again, and I hope and pray that
I don't think
he's
anyone
alive.
has.
Like, I pray that man is alive, because I was like, that can't be right. I'm not gonna do what you're doing, but I'm gonna do something like it.
I've never heard.
Slight variation.
I just imagine now, I'm gonna be down the street, get picked up by people in a car, get in the back seat, drive, get parked, go up a flight of stairs, and I'm gonna enter a room, and it's just Ify there sitting down like Morpheus, going like, "You want the meat pill or the dick pill?"
Yeah.
Choose
Yeah,
wisely.
that's gonna be
I'm
your
taking
choice.
both.
Yeah, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me in that big leather jacket and nothing else. Just
Naked, just
like
naked.
in there dangling.
Back
It's like,
out.
pick it. You wanna lift like a god or fuck like one? Choose.
I did not hear that right.
Choose wisely.
What did you hear?
Did you say, wait,
What did you hear, Fiona?
lift like a god, fuck like one. Okay, got it.
You don't need. If you did mishear it, let's just put that.
We'll put that away. Yeah,
you
whatever
thought
it
you
was.
Yeah, I don't want to know what you thought I said.
The man says enough for real.
No,
Keep
and
him
it's
accountable.
real. It's real. Like, it's real life, and he says that.
Look,
That's crazy.
Look, we did Dominica Scene, the show that Joe put together, and there was. Thank you. And there was one scene where Ify was just dancing. He chose to, kind of like strip it up. And so I slid in, because we were doing improv, I slid in and I just started throwing bills.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You were yes-anding.
It was a yes and.
He was yes, please.
I was yes, please. And then Michael comes in and he was like, "Oh my God, I've always been in love with you." But to accelerate the story, what ended up happening is Michael's like, "Come with me." And so Michael, I'm on my knees like this.
You're hugging Ify's leg.
You're right. I was on my knee like this, and Michael's like, "Come with me, come with me." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna stay with Ify." So I'm hugging Ify's leg. Other things are happening in the scene, and I just went, "I'm gonna do my thing." I will admit it's kind of my fault. I just started humping Ify's leg, right? And then Michael goes, "Come with me. I'm gonna save you." Michael, I'm humping Ify's leg. Michael starts pulling me.
I'm kind of like.
Right, I'm like this.
This way.
Right, he's like this.
Yeah.
Then I'm right here.
Oh, no, wait. Wait.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, but so I look
Way
But I
to
tried
drop
way
was
harder.
Oh yeah,
disrespectful.
but so I look down and I see Michael's calves engaging, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, the
You're-
man is on me.
yeah." I was
Okay.
like, "Oh, he's pulling," and I was like, "Then I'm gonna pull the other way," and so we played tug of war with Alfredo.
This is. And it,
The whole left side of my face just smelled like Ify. and as they were tugging, and I was being ripped apart by these two shredded men, Michael was pulling. Ify started pulling harder, and when Ify pulled hard, I was like, it feels like I'm getting sucked into a black hole.
Yeah, you did. There's a video, someone posted it, and you do in fact scream that.
You're yelling. Something about that is like you've been in that position before. I don't know if it was like.
What?
Hold
on. What?
You've been in that position, no, because I think in Camp
No.
Betrayal, weren't you in that position too?
Oh,
Oh, but you weren't getting pulled.
No, that
no,
I was
was-
on your knees blindfolded.
that was on my
Like
knees,
cold for hours.
blindfolded, and someone was strapped to my ass.
Yeah, you were like this, blindfolded.
Okay, look.
Also-
it's not
also-
what it looks like.
Also,
but there was.
Can we point out, because we've mentioned this story like a million times, right? It's a great story. We mentioned it a million times. And I want to reiterate to the audience and everyone here, I was supposed to do that. And I'm not doing that.
Then you were in the room with me.
There was a blow up doll in front of me, and then behind me there was someone else, and so it was the thing.
Huh?
Okay, nothing about the being butthole strapped to someone. It was more like, well, we're gonna blindfold you up and tie you up and throw you on the ground, and then we're gonna shoot this other scene. And when we're done, we'll get to you.
So
Pharaoh's going, huh?
I'm here blindfolded, sucking on this blow up doll,
Right, you
while someone's
are.
sucking on me, and after 20 minutes, I'm blindfolded.
You're
After 20
blindfolded.
minutes, I'm like, hello.
And it's cold. And
Hello?
it's really cold.
I'm shivering. I'm like,
Really?
this
really happened.
and
This is real.
I was like,
When I hear stories like this where I'm like, you're giving me shit while you're LARPing sex parties.
like,
I will say.
He was working.
I was working. I was on the
This is
clock.
At this point, you might as well go to the real thing, get
Dude,
yourself a mask.
That
you know?
was when you and I were inside, and I kept going, I feel so bad.
Oh,
That's
we
supposed
were
to be me.
inside, and I was like, what is going on? Seeing Alfredo out there, I'm like, dude, that's crazy. He was blindfolded blindfolded. You didn't know where you were. You're on your knees, and then your knees hurt for the rest of the shoot.
Also, by the way, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was like 3 a.m. It's cold. I'm
all
on my
night
knees.
shoots. It was freezing whenever we'd go. If you watch Can't Be Trail, whenever we would go to the place we were the fucking most for all the the voting was, you'd start the episodes, you'd vote, you end there. It was like a goddamn cliff on the edge of a mountain, and the wind was blowing at 90 miles an hour. And so every time, like, oh, we're going over to center, like, oh, we're going to Murder Peak, everyone. We're going to fucking die. And you're also like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, fucking freezing.
You start seeing people layering up.
Well, you're sitting there in your outfit or whatever. Everyone on crew is like,
yeah, right. And we're like,
filming.
We've been out on our knees.
Well, look, if Fredo's ever, like, kidnapped and in a human centipede situation, he's going to be the guy who's like, don't worry.
All right.
I got this. I got this.
Don't worry.
Ify and Michael prepared.
Oh, he's.
I mean, at one point, like 30 minutes passed, I hear ruffling of like the gravel, and I was like, hello, someone there?
Yeah, you're blind. You don't even know.
Again, to put it in perspective, when you're filming shit, there's a lot of standing around waiting, right? You're like, we don't need you yet, and it's like, oh, we might need you in 2 hours. Stand right there for 2 hours.
Right.
You just also happen to be on your knees and blindfolded during that time frame.
I said hello to someone there, and it was like, the audio guy was like, yeah, we're not filming yet. And I went, what? And Noelle was like, oh, that's fine, because Noelle was behind me. And I just blindfolded turned and was like, Noelle, I'll kill you.
Yeah, you're like, Noelle.
I was sitting down your mouth right now.
Oh, my God. And we couldn't really see you. We only saw you from a screen, because that was the game, right?
Oh, yeah. No, we're like in a building.
Dude, yeah, no, me and Michael, we were like just chilling in a house.
Y'all big brothering this. Just be like,
A little bit.
Nice.
A little bit, yeah. We were looking. We're like, what the
Who was
hell?
in the corner? Was it Shane in the corner too? Somebody, dude, it was
Someone
all
was
tight
in the-
spaces. We're in a little cabin and the filming's there.
Oh, I think it was the DP. It was like the DP.
I don't
Yeah.
remember who it was.
Dude, and we were like, what are we supposed
And we were out of our minds.
Oh.
Because again, it was like
3
we get
a.m.
there at like 11 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was their overnight shoot.
And so it was just like, what is that?
And I started.
I'm tied up.
I think I started crying at some point while I'm right next to you. I'm like, and you're like, Fiona, get it together. Get it together.
This was also like the first thing we filmed after like quarantine of like 2020.
That's true,
so we were so excited to just be around
that's
people.
True.
And so it was out of control.
It was out of control. That was insane. But that just reminded me of that.
The end. We're done.
The end.
Hey, you put a nice bow on it.
Really tight.
That's what I do.
Off Topic is sponsored by BetterHelp. How much time do you actually spend on yourself in a week compared to the time you dedicate to others? It's so easy to get caught up in everyone else's needs without taking a moment to think about what we need for ourselves. We all know that feeling of being stretched thin and burned out. But guess what? Therapy can be a game changer for finding more balance in your life. It gives you the tools to support others while also taking care of yourself. Therapy in general has incredible benefits. It helps you learn positive coping skills, how to set boundaries, and helps you become the best version of yourself. If you're thinking about therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Just fill out a quick questionnaire, and they'll match you with a licensed therapist. Plus, you can switch therapists anytime at no additional charge. The best part? It's all online. You can fit it into your schedule whenever and wherever it works best for you. So take a moment for yourself and give BetterHelp a try. Your mental health deserves it. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/offtopic today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/offtopic.
I still smell iffy again.
Yeah.
That's in your mind.
That's why I spray most of my
So what?
cologne.
What in your brain said, time to hump his leg?
Yeah.
Like, what was it? What was
It was
the
a yes
thought?
and.
Yes and, got it.
Well, so to my surprise, I'm hosting the cosplay contest. What's going on? All I hear is, yeah, Alfredo's head was in someone's ass.
Yeah, well, and Joe's did
the.
Not the way that his face was in.
Well, no, now I need
Look,
some
you
like
can't
a-
blame
I just
excitement.
looked, there was faces and asses. I said, what did I miss?
I was supposed
But
to be
here's
the
the thing.
syringe.
Can you
He
just
was kinda
stop
pulling-
queerbaiting, please?
Yeah, the
Joe.
The queer baby.
Although I'm gonna be honest, if anyone is gonna be accused of queer baiting this weekend, it was me.
It was you. I brought him to the couch. Can I talk about it?
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
talking about? Okay.
Oh my God! Well, I brought him because of course it's
We've
time.
been talking about shit like this for months.
For months, you know, because again, Michael's changing style. He's getting different
I also
outfits.
just like hanging out with Fifi, but
Yeah,
it's,
of
like,
course,
it's an
of
all-in-one
course.
package of
So-
like, now I have the young, active physique.
Right.
And there was a
young,
moment,
active
there's a-
lifestyle.
yeah, and there's a moment you text me, you're like, I think I'm gonna wear crop tops. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, let's get some crop tops.
But like last night was
You know
emo
who else is-
night.
you know who
2
else has
nights ago,
inspired me,
this
though?
is the night.
I'll say this, you know who else has inspired me in the fashion? Cameron. Cameron?
Yes!
I'm all on like cardio fit shit with Cameron. I'm doing fashion stuff with Cameron too.
Yeah.
I bought these shoes.
Yeah.
Right? I got these shoes. I like them so much. I bought another pair to exercise in because I can't be wearing shoes outside and then in my house.
Oh,
That's
you
crazy.
sound like
Yeah, I got the
Chasten.
shoes. But well, he sounds like a smart guy.
Right.
Even though you don't want us to be friends, which I think is weird.
That's not what I said.
It's Fiona keeps going. You and Cassie would never get along.
I never said that.
But she insinuates.
Right.
Anyway, it's a joke. Anyway,
It's a joke.
we were so on the same level. When I went to go, I was like, I gotta buy an extra pair to work out with. Because once I started getting like to actually like heavy weights and shit, it's like, because I'm in my house, I'm just like in my socks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Right,
Being in
right, right,
socks
right.
doing like
Yeah,
deadlifts
yeah.
and shit. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, that
And
was-
you can open toe it. I don't like it. I don't
Oh,
like.
really? I like.
Yeah,
put my
I mean,
little
people are new.
paws.
Here's my thing.
Wait,
I don't
what
need
did
my
you say?
toes. I don't need my toes. I just want a foot.
What did if you
Yeah, yeah.
say?
Well, I said I like feeling my paws.
You
in
can
it,
like.
but yeah, I
grab
don't know what
it.
type of
And
paw.
people are like that.
Feel your
dogs.
paws?
People are
Yeah, yeah,
raw dogs.
I got flat feet.
People
you know?
use their toes like clamps in
Yeah.
the ground.
I
I don't do that.
Yeah,
so,
I do
so
that.
I take the shoe off. It's just more things to deal with. I just like the show or
it.
just the shoe. But anyway, when I bought another pair, I was like, I'll get a pair for Cameron too. So we have matching shoes.
Nice,
So we
nice.
both have these shoes.
Cute.
So I like have my little thing.
No, yeah,
I
you're
doing
like-
my
you
little
like
things
it,
around,
yeah.
but he's another
Another
fashionista.
That's
fashionista, yeah.
you know, for a second I thought you were gonna say I was gonna be a fashion inspo.
Oh
because
God, no!
Let's,
If you are closer to wearing what Ryan Haley wears,
Literally,
Is
right.
that a compliment?
it's
I
just
don't
what it
think-
is.
Okay,
Well, let me
okay.
put it this way. I described Ryan Haley the other night as it's like he was a kid in the 90s going to film an episode of Double Dare and fucking got hit by a truck and fell into a coma and he woke up 25 years later, but the outfit grew with him. That's what it looks like. His shirt is always like a double XL.
Right,
He's
right.
always got like a jacket tied around his waist.
Yeah.
His-
Fun socks.
His shorts
socks
could
for
fit
sure.
7 of his legs in it. The man is a mess.
Right,
okay,
right,
you had me up until the shorts. I need small inseams. I'm really
That's
into
true. I
like
think-
slut wear. And
That's true. You got-
that's
you got
what you
thighs
need to
to
get on.
show.
If you're getting fit, you need to be wearing mesh
But that's what
tops.
he wanted to do.
That's
He
what I'm
was
telling you.
like crop
Slut wear.
tops, tight.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of
Like Jason Momoa in the new Fast and Furious movie, that's gonna be my whole personality.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
besides the murder, but like the
Right,
flowy pants.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta get
Well, no, I mean he's
Well,
got
I mean,
it.
it led
He's
to
got
that
it.
night.
Well, that night, yeah. So we have our usual like gay night where we just go out and we go all to all the gay bars and stuff. And you know, obviously this is Michael's time to shine. And I said this, I was like, Michael, you have to stay close to me because I feel like you're gonna get taken.
You kept saying to everyone else, we have to build a wall.
We have to
protect
protect
him.
him because someone's gonna take him.
Protect him.
I mean, a beautiful buff man. I'm like, that's a wrap. That's right. So no, and then so what happens is we're dancing, and then slowly we're removing the shirt. Shirt's gone. Shirt's gone.
Gone.
And then I do a full photo shoot.
Oh, you
Here,
were filming.
I was
you're taking
filming, photo
pictures.
shoot,
There-
flash.
the video you sent me, which is like it's like 1:45 in the morning in a club, no shirt on.
Yeah.
Me just like flexing.
You're flexing, and all
And
of
you can hear 6 lesbians going, woo! Like a bachelorette party. That's exactly
like,
what it sounds like.
take off this shirt.
And then there's this whole confusing interaction where you're saying something. I'm like,
Well-
what are you talking about? And you're going, point to the bathroom.
Well, no, because my girlfriend says, "Where's the bathroom, Michael?" And you're like,
And I was like,
"What?"
I don't know.
I don't know.
What?
You're like, "No,
And
just
then
point to the
where's
bathroom."
And I'm like, oh, it's over there. And you're like, no, point. I'm like,
Oh,
it's over there. It was like, you suggested that, and it was 35 seconds of what?
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 I don't
I
know.
can't hear
I
you.
don't know. I don't
You
know.
have to take a shit.
Yeah, like no, like point to the bathroom.
It was pretty insane. Then I would say my shirt was off for about 90 minutes.
the whole time. The whole time.
Well, and that was it again, talking about combining the
Right,
groups and
right,
shit.
right.
You weren't there, and there was a campaign to convince you.
Oh
and
yeah,
Jaren
there
to
was
show
a
up.
campaign.
There was a battle, like 2 Jedis. But essentially, Jaren we're trying to figure out whether or not we're gonna go join y'all.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, Jaren, text Michael, like, how long are you guys gonna be there for? Because I don't want to roll up and y'all leave.
And then we're about to leave.
Like,
yeah.
there's
Fair,
very-
fair.
And then
That's
Jaren,
not fun.
That's
yeah,
fair,
right. And then
fair,
Jaren was
yeah.
like, it was like, I don't know, like 1:40.
There's also when you're downtown, there's like, am I walking? Do I need an Uber?
Right.
Exactly. But
It's
it was
a,
like,
it's a
like-
big step.
it's big.
It's just like, you gotta corral
Yep.
people.
So it was like 1:40. So I was like, oh, what time do they close? And Jaren was like 2.
Well, the
And
bars,
then-
yeah, the bars,
And,
but the
and
dance
then I was
floor.
like, hold on. Well, Michael was telling me they close at 3.
Right.
And
He's
so,
lying.
so there was that little bit of back and forth. But eventually, though, figured out you guys were in the state, that they closed at 3. So I was like, oh, I got time.
Yeah.
And so we roll through, and like,
The scene. Set the scene.
I step in. It's fog everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
there's
fucking
tons of
scary,
fog.
Misty.
There's fogs everywhere. So I'm over there trying
And this
to.
is also, it's also on the 2nd floor, so it's even funnier. It's like you coming up the stairs.
I'm
into
coming up the
fog.
stairs. There's fog. I can't see anything. I'm trying to pierce the veil.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
as I finally do, I just see Michael in the corner just.
Yeah. The music. And
With
let
his
me,
shirt
let me,
off. I'm
let
like,
me
what
set the
is-
music tone. It was like,
Was it?
yeah.
It was posted up. And I was
like
like,
right there.
what is happening
What is
right
going
now?
on? And you sit next to me, you're like, what's going on? I'm like, check
I
your
went-
boy
I
out.
was like, this man is
It's your man.
on a
Come get
tear
your
right
man.
now.
In the pictures of the photo shoot you shot in the middle of this club,
Right?
there's like various poses, but we were just looking at them. There's one of me going, pointing
Right, right, you say-
because we kept going, sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. There's you with a sad face, like,
That face, then twerks.
I think that was amazing.
It was
It
good.
was a good
It was
time.
good. I think that was a great night.
It was a good weekend.
And we're
Yeah.
gonna do
When
it
was
again
that?
tonight.
Was that Friday?
Going home.
Yeah, what night was
That
that?
That was Friday. Yes, that was
That's
Friday.
Friday.
Night, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Friday
yesterday
night.
was Charlie's.
That was the night of the rave.
It was.
Bro,
the
I don't
night of
even
the
know
rave.
what you're saying to me right now.
Well, there was
I
a
slept for
rave.
like 6 hours.
Right. Well, we did.
I got home Thursday, was his first night. It was like the teaser. I got home at 3 a.m.
Yeah, you did.
Friday, I got home at 5 a.m. And yesterday, I got home at 5:08 a.m.
Yep.
But yesterday, at least I had IHOP.
Oh, there you go.
You did eat.
What'd you get though?
I got 2 eggs and sausage and pancakes. Suck.
Quality.
Ooh, yum.
That's
Yeah.
It was real. I was just like. I was just like watching Lindsay just going.
Well, you know, when
So fucking
when
tired.
Thursday night, we did kind of go out a little bit. We did like a light.
Yeah, it was
light-
only 3 a.m.
Right. Well,
Right.
I guess so.
We
huh?
slept at 4:30
Yeah,
in the
right.
morning.
I guess so. But I remember you and Lindsay were both like, "Oh, this weekend we're going hard.
Outside.
Like we're out. Like
I saw
whatever
Lindsay
you
and Michael
want
in
to
the
do."
club. I said, "Where are the kids?
Yeah, I know.
You don't
right?
know?
No.
First night out with a
No.
babysitter?
No, no,
What
no.
is-
We left one at Good Charlie's.
What a good Charlie. I just like it was just so funny to hear like we're out like
It was
whatever you
refreshing
wanna do.
though. I was like, let's go.
I mean, it was too much for me. There was yesterday. I was like, guys, I'm.
All right,
going.
chill.
Oh,
I
she
didn't
wasn't
know
gonna come
the
out. I had to
time.
rally you. You weren't gonna come out. You were
I
like,
wasn't.
I'm
I was
good.
ready to. I was actually ready to.
I said,
leave.
Fiona, I'm old.
You're old, and then I was
You
like,
must.
Damn it. Yeah.
And then you're like, hang on, let me figure it out 1 sec. And then it was an hour. Until
Yeah. Okay. Well, there were some scheduling problems, obviously.
So you were at. So I'm just realizing you were at Charlie's the whole time.
I was there.
No, she wasn't. I was.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mike
'cause
was.
He was at Outer Heaven.
Okay, because I was when I was there and I saw Fiona, I was like, oh, what's good? You're here. I was like,
Oh, I
Cook
was there.
City.
No, I was there the whole time. Well, people just kept asking me where you were. I was
No, yeah, you weren't
Yeah.
there the whole time.
I was doing the thing that I'm literally on the schedule doing. That's the one time.
Can I say something real quick? So out of subject. The glasses.
Bro, I'm so
have-
glad you say something.
The glass. First of all,
These
you're
are
wearing
the
getting
Face
blinded.
two glasses.
Jam-
You're wearing two
Face
glasses.
Jam
Oh, but they're good. We
glasses.
like them.
You're
though.
wearing
Right
two
here.
glasses.
What are you rocking there?
Oh, these are the Face Jam glasses. You know, you can get them.
What? What is it that he said? Well, he said he put it on, and then Emily said
That she's never been drier.
Yeah, instantly dried up.
Right, so again, as if that wasn't, oh no, that's a red flag.
Yeah. Right. And then you said, well, guess what I'm gonna wear next time we have sex?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it every time we have sex. Yeah,
Right.
exactly, you know.
I'm gonna go
On the 47th time this month.
Yeah, look, I'm a man of the brand. You know, I gotta let it, let people know.
The man of the brand.
I'm supporting the brand. I'm the only one.
No one's gonna stop.
He's gonna destroy him.
Wow. Okay.
Destroy himself.
I was trying to sell some merch up here. Now everyone's acting like I'm the asshole.
No. I will say it was funny. It was funny if we have those at the Rat and Grackle pub, which was thanks if everybody stopped by. If he just walks up and he's like, oh, I'm looking at these glasses, and Eric's like, here, just take it. Just go away. Get out of here.
Did that give me like 2 seconds? No time for a bit to start up. No time for any joke.
I'm not trying to do anything.
He's like, I'm not trying to hear whatever weird shit. I'm not trying to hear whatever weird shit that's about to come out of your mouth.
Get him out.
Take it. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, all right, tight. Got me some little glasses.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, that was fun. I didn't make it out Friday night because we were day drinking by the pool. Did you know there's a bodybuilding convention?
I heard about it.
And a beauty pageant or something?
Yeah, no, it's all the.
Bro, I'm in the Fairmont and I'm just like,
Yeah, no, we were at the pool, and at first I'm like, damn, look at that juiced up fella right there. And I was like, oh, he's juiced. Oh, we got a bunch of buff dudes. And everyone kept being like, you here for the bodybuilding? I was like, no, I'm here for RTX. What?
Oh, people asked you.
I was like, well, you heard of Rooster Teeth, right? What? Red versus blue? Huh?
This is great. And what I was saying before, whereas if he's like dialed in on me, same exact thing. Known James Williams many years. It's like, oh, hey, what? I see James. He's like, all right, so what do you? What's the system? What are you doing? What are you eating? What's going on? He's like, yeah, I've been getting into gymnastics. Immediately told me about the bodybuilding. There's a bodybuilding thing. I don't know if you're into that.
Yeah.
I'm further in now. I mean, I'm a little closer into the circle of the Venn.
Yeah,
You could have done that.
it's great. People just kept swimming up to the pools like, you're here for the bodybuilding thing. I was like, no, why are you talking to me?
Why are you
what is, because to me, I'm like, there's some, like, you're trying to figure out, like, so,
Oh my God.
Damn, bro.
That's a lot of iffy.
what a shot.
That's a lot of iffy.
What a shot.
There's always a lot of it.
Always. It's always.
yeah, there's that. I was like,
and
you're
he
trying
stays,
to
he stays
get some insight and cheat or something. But it was cool. Lots of good times. I got but yeah, me and him, we got day drunk, and I was like, all right, what's happening tonight? And then I ate.
I like if you're like, whenever people tell stories, it's a default thing of like, oh, I'm telling a story. And then some go there. You're the only person that does it to their own voice. You're like, yeah, I was telling the story. So then I'm like doing this. Like you're doing. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
I'm trying to.
But I'm thinking about doing this.
I'm building atmosphere, you know.
Atmosphere.
Words, I mean, you know that was a different me. It's not me now.
Yeah.
That's how you know
That
your
was the
story.
past. That was the
That's how you
past.
know.
If you're telling a story,
Right,
not him
in
talking.
the moment.
Yeah.
That
Or
was the
acting
past.
myself.
Because you would think I'm talking to you now, but now you know that story.
No, I know. You make it very.
That's
Right, it's
story.
You're very
The
good.
story if he's
That's
not
so
here.
funny. That was a good, I did notice that. Very funny.
Did anyone do anything and not just drink?
I mean, I was at
I went
the
home and
rave the
slept
whole night.
early.
You were DJing,
I don't know.
huh?
How? You were up there. I kept going to the dance floor at the rave. I saw you up there. I went, no. You were working that rave the whole time.
Yeah.
Looked like it was a good time. Y'all had fun at the rave?
I got home, my big toes hurt so bad. I started going like this, like, please give me feeling back.
Yeah. Well, you were busy this whole RTX. Like I saw that schedule. I was like, ooh, couldn't be me.
Cidercade last night?
Yeah, I went to Cider Cake.
How was that? Anybody at Cidercade?
Listen.
Woo!
It was a line out the door. I ain't never seen an arcade so full
Right.
in my life.
It was packed, but it was a good time.
It was such a great time. Like, everybody showed out. It was dope. And I kicked Blizz's ass in Soul Calibur, so. Or no, it was Tekken. So, if he ever says he's better at me in fighting games, just be on my side, please.
Done.
Right.
Thank you. It was good. I was out till 2, 3, 4 a.m. So you were coming back at 5, so was I. But the Fairmont is a weird place. So me and my sister just ended up outside of the hotel talking to bachelors at a bachelor party, like just talking. And I'm like, I don't know, are we all drunk? Are we going to food trucks now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. That was, what was crazy to see was, and I guess I didn't notice it when I lived here, was like the surge pricing at exactly 2 a.m. on Uber, because it's like obviously all the bars close at 2, or they're starting to close.
I think alcohol stops being served, so at best bars are open.
That's
for free,
right,
but
exactly. But they don't serve alcohol.
Which is kind of nice because you just don't want to leave.
Yeah.
You're like, I
Because
guess
I'm
I'll drink
gonna be
water.
there until
You drink water for an hour, and you're like, wow, that's
yeah,
great.
like
That feels
Jesus,
better.
get me home.
It's
Right.
really smart, actually.
It's pretty
Instead
good.
of
I
unleashing
mean,
these monsters on the streets, they're like, drink hour.
Keep 'em in, keep
Drink
'em-
water first, you baby.
no, it's pretty good. It was just so funny to see the surge pricing. Well, not funny. It's actually horrendous. It was $8 to get there. Then wait to get there. Then to get back, 25.
Damn.
It's just
surge-
inflation.
Huh?
It's just inflation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it
In a
happens like
span
that.
of 6
Right.
hours,
Kicks in
yeah.
at the turn
You
of
got
the
a-
clock
You got 6
every night.
hours.
Tomorrow it's $400.
Blew my mind. I was like, geez, what?
That's what the New York me. I'll walk.
Well,
That's
yeah,
again-
when it's in New York,
There's
we'll
such
walk.
a line too of like walking in general, but you're like, you talk about drink walking. You know what I mean? Like not at 100%. Also, it's 102 degrees outside.
It is
At
pretty
2
hot.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And you're like,
at 3 in the morning.
it's the difference of when we went to Charlie's, or when I went there. I was at the comedy club, which best set of my life, by the way. I did a great set last night at the comedy show.
You did a set?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw it. It was the second show. Thank you. I was there with Lindsay, who was opening, and they went on at 10. And at about 9:58, I just walked onto the stage, introduced the crowd, or I thanked the crowd for coming, and then said, I've never done stand-up, and I'm not doing it today. And then I left the building and walked to Charlie's. I just left.
Yeah.
And I went,
Yeah.
really, I'm not in this. And I walked out, and Andrew Rosas is like, you fucking killed it, man. You killed.
That's really funny, because it's like while this was happening, I bet like you were kind of like, hey, Fee, where are you at? I want to hang. So it's just like, it's funny to see like when you're bored.
Oh,
what you
that's
do.
exactly what I was
Like,
doing. I was bored. I was
You were
bored.
bored,
And I was
and you're
going,
like, I guess I'm just gonna get up there and say something.
that's
I
what I
was
was
you.
doing. I went, there's a
Right,
whole crowd here.
right. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go up there.
But anyway, it was like 13 minutes, right? I'm like, that's walkable. 13 minutes. First of all, it was the beginning of the
That's
night.
fine.
It was only like 10.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then from the place that I went to, though, where you were at, I'm like, how far is that? 36-minute walk? That might as well
Right.
be 70 hours.
No, I was far. Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
was
just
far.
saying, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the level of like, that's an Uber. No way, no how
No,
we're walking
no,
it. If you're
no,
going with people, they're not all gonna make it.
And it's
Someone's gonna
kind of
get
still
lost
light out, and
or
it's still
eat.
hot.
time to break
No.
off.
No.
15 minutes is the threshold.
Dude, if it's 18, you're like,
I'm Uber, Lyft.
Let's just do it.
I'll scoot.
close.
Or scoot.
Scooter gang?
And
You know,
that's like.
It's also
scary,
just
too.
because even if you're not drinking, it's the parking is hell. You
You
don't want to move your car once you've
don't.
parked.
Once you
It's
have a
goddamn
parking spot,
nightmare.
You don't want to move.
I hate
Especially
it.
Here, it's
I
awful.
hate going anywhere. Is there
it's
parking?
awful
Don't take garage.
The parking.
Hey,
is
we'll be there in
pretty
20
bad.
minutes, and then 17 minutes later, after we park and walk down and around and
Yeah.
walks away.
Yeah. Parking's pretty bad here. I feel like in LA it's pretty bad, but at least I think like it's better than here.
Yeah, I feel like I just have good luck with parking. And
Oh,
it
you
depends
do?
on the neighborhood too. Like if you're like, hey, come see me in Koreatown, I'm like, I'm
Well, no,
not.
K-Town,
Yeah,
you know.
West Side, Morador, you're not gonna see me in there. But like East Side stuff, y'all find like some parking and walk in. Plus the oobs,
I mean, yeah, it's location based, right?
Oops, yeah.
It'll be
It's
like, hey, want to go
location.
here? And we'll
Right.
have a parking lot, though.
I mean, that's true.
I'll drive 5 minutes further to somewhere
Yeah.
that has a parking lot.
There's a many great food places we just dodge because of parking.
And again, where I grew up, not just Jersey, but like not in the major city, it was like anywhere there was parking, it was, get lucky to get an up close spot. Oh, well, I guess I'll park far away.
Right.
Not until I moved to Austin, where they just go, it's all gone. It's all gone. Well, I'll just park far away. There is no far away. It's all
There is
gone.
no far. It's all
It's
gone.
just
Actually,
gone.
there's just the
It's just
highway.
gone.
You can go back
The parking
home.
lot's full.
Yeah,
And
go
paid
back
parking.
home.
And that's paid parking.
Bridges.
Paid parking, full.
Yeah.
3 blocks full, and you're going, I don't. How do I get to my doctor's appointment? I don't
Yeah. You
understand.
know how?
Hello, help!
There's no.
What do I do? Oh, sorry, you missed your appointment. Help! I hate it. I hate it so
Well,
much.
it's kind of like they're saying like, hey, you have to have a car, but we're gonna make it so impossible
Right.
for
Fuck
to use
you.
your car. Yeah. Yeah, that's literally how it feels.
I don't like it. I'm against no parking spaces. I'm against it.
Yeah.
So anyways, thanks for coming to Austin.
Sorry, we're
Walk as much as you can.
try
Really,
to
really
walk.
Walk as much as you can, please.
Yeah, try to walk at least. I don't know.
But drink water. It's hot as fuck.
Lots of water.
Went to New York.
Went to what?
I've heard of it.
New York
The old New
trip.
York.
New York, yeah.
New York.
The New York. You remember because I was taking Nomi. We were going up to Ithaca.
Right.
And we got some New Yorkers over here. Yeah. See, and so y'all will understand what happened. So the bus, we were going up to Ithaca. There was some travel shit, and so they canceled the flight from JFK to Ithaca. And I was like, oh, we'll just take a bus ride up. We'll take a nice bus ride. It'll be good.
Which bus?
It's called Flixbus. You heard of it? Probably not because it sucks shit. But we walked because it was cool because, Naomi was like, New York with the big lights and everything. And I was like, oh, no, we're going to Ithaca. It's not that. It's like,
Right.
It's green. But then I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity. We'll stay in Times Square, walk over. But
Right,
since we
that was
walked
your
in the
mistake.
morning, accidentally showed her the real New York, because there's a New York on TV and there's the real New York.
It happens. It's in Times
Because we're
Square.
staying at the Port Authority. She got to see her dad get called the N-word by a black guy. So that's like
That's the
that's
worst.
AP racism.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I had to explain
Yeah,
how
that
that works.
really sucks.
Where it's like,
Yeah.
yo, no,
AP
he's,
racist.
yeah,
That really sucks.
like I was like, oh, see, yeah, I know. You're probably wondering why would he do that? to me?
Yeah. Now let's dig into
Yeah,
it.
let's take a deep dive. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Right.
the fucking Flixbot bus guy, I was like, yo, I'm going up to Ithaca. Is this? He's like, no, this one's going to Canada. And he gets in the bus and he drives off.
You're not gonna make us stop?
Yeah. Right.
Right.
And it was the guy driving the bus, so that's very scary.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should
yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So he goes, and then like the
Oh, stop.
yeah, he was like, we're
You're
going.
trapped in here.
So then I check and it's like your bus left, and it was like me and 3 other people stranded, and we all called the customer service, and we're like, yeah, the bus stranded. It was like, well, people got on the bus, you should have went, and I was like, was I supposed to storm the bus? Like he said it wasn't my bus. I'm not gonna get on the bus.
Yeah.
They were like, I was like, you know what? You're not helping me. Let me speak to your manager. I was like, let's go. She goes, I am the manager. I was like, what? And she did that for everyone that called. I was like, so all the managers is working? Nah, y'all got a
Ain't no
shitty
way.
infrastructure. Yeah. So then I had to hop in the car and I drove up to Ithaca.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the Port Authority and Penn Station and my favorite, the 6 train. It's a war zone.
Yeah.
It's war. It's fight or flight, and it's
good.
Dude, what?
One.
Port Authority is probably the
on.
worst.
Classic.
Oh, it's a classic. Yeah, you see
I love the
everything.
pen.
You love the pen.
I love the pen.
Yeah, that's your spot. That's your stomping
That's your
ground.
stomping.
That's
ground.
how I get
that
to
shit
that's how I got to
traumatized
the
me.
block.
I don't know. That place is crazy.
Yeah, it was it felt like that SpongeBob episode where he's
When he goes down into
yeah.
what was
Yeah,
it? What
because
was it
like
called?
there's no one to talk to. Like the driver left and I was like, who can I talk to? There's no one.
Like,
no
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
there.
There's no map. You're lost. It's like a maze.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
There's scary people everywhere.
Yeah, and they're
'Cause it's all
laughing at you
kinds-
'cause they
yeah,
know
they're
you're
laughing at
lost.
you. Yeah, they already smell that you're not.
Look
you're
at
not
this
from
guy. He's a
here.
bad
Yeah, yeah.
father.
So they're
You know?
already.
That's the thing too. I will say, what's nice about the East Coast is there's a lot of we live in a time where I would say most of the population has some sort of social anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty standard this way.
Yeah.
Someone goes like, "Hey, I have social anxiety," and go, "You're breathing."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
there's a lot of I think this person's thinking this about me, or this person looked at me, whatever. And a lot of times it's like that's in your head, whatever. On the East Coast, they will be like, "I am laughing at you."
Yeah, oh
Right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You fucked up, stupid.
Oh, you'll
That
know.
was your bus,
You'll know.
idiot.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like you know, and you know,
They will be laughing at you.
well because
And that's the thing where it's like in New York, I think my best advice to give you is when you're in the city, you have to somehow show that you already know what you're doing, even though you don't know what you're doing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to somehow have the face and posture of someone who's been here many, many times before.
Confident.
Yeah.
Or else they will, I swear to God, you look the wrong way, you do a weird eye twitch and they're like a little thing, they'll be like, "No, I got you.
But here's the
Oh, I
thing.
got
I
you. You're
clocked
mine
you,
now.
clocked you, you're mine,
taken you.
trapped." It's like
It's
wrap.
like,
It's
you know,
scary, it's scary.
Yeah, I'm a LA boy where we just, pretend we like you. And then like, and then like
No, in
attack
LA,
you
yeah,
when you
LA,
least
they-
expect it.
right.
You know, like New York, they're like at it. And, M, she's from the Chutes. So, she's used
So
to that.
who?
The Chutes, that's my new way of saying Massachusetts.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Thanks for letting us know, 'cause
Everyone used
nobody
the
knew what the
chutes.
fuck you were talking about.
The Chutes.
I also
I've
like
been
you
trying
didn't say
to-
it's a thing. You said
like
it's
a
my
chute.
new
You,
way.
you,
I'm
you
trying
can
to
pick
tell
up
you
on
about.
it. You can pick up
The
on
Chutes?
it.
I don't
No
know.
one picked up on it.
Don't worry. When
all sat
when
in
I get
silence,
when I get
baby.
No,
Ben
I
Affleck
can't.
to
I had to
say the
ask.
Chutes, everyone's gonna be fucking saying it. The
No,
Chutes.
Everybody's gonna be saying it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Spread the word.
Yeah.
The shoot.
Talk the car. We're from the
The
Chutes.
Chutes.
Yeah.
already have a name.
There's already a name.
No, what's the name? No, they call it Mass. So psych, you're wrong already.
Oh, sorry,
the
I
Chutes.
just thought, yeah.
Yeah,
To
see,
be
I'm
fair,
telling you,
I
I'm
don't know most
infiltrating it.
states or-
Like we switch it up all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, where
Like
is
no
that?
one called Orange County the OC until the show OC came out.
That's
and
true.
then people from Orange County was like, we don't call it that, and we fucking hate Orange County. So we're like, it's the OC now. Things change. Things change.
Okay.
Things change. I'm turning to Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay.
It's a different spin on Jerry.
yeah.
It's a little
Imagine
different.
that cast. Ify Nwadiwe as Seinfeld.
She had big hands. They were big. Couldn't see her typing the fuck count.
That's an episode, right?
The whole time.
Just ship it, baby.
I fudged the numbers. What if they find out? Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Well, I got a new thing to announce at next RTX. New Seinfeld. You want to be Kramer, Michael?
No, I'll be George.
Okay.
Big time.
All right, Fee, you're going to be Elaine?
Right. Thank you.
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Is it a white person show?
It's a white person?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
worry.
Big time. Big time.
I don't know.
I don't really
It was
know.
like, you know how Friends was like,
What's that?
well, Friends is an NBC show. Friends was like, hey, look, sometimes we got a black guy. Friends was like, and this time we got a black guy in the episode. Seinfeld was like before that one black guy.
Well, yeah, because Friends was bootleg Living Singles. Living Single was first.
Right.
And then they were like,
Living
we don't like it's a little
Single.
too urban. Let's try it with white people, and it was a hit.
Not only that, not only
It
that.
was a fucking hit. I can't argue with that.
It wasn't just white people. It was the weird thing of Seinfeld where you go like, it's scripted. It's not like it's real, but he's playing himself.
Yeah.
Who's also a comedian, and they never really say it, and he never really ever works unless it's like a bit. But they're like, he's rich.
Well, yeah, because
So
he
it's
was
like, he's a rich white guy too.
Well, yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like,
because-
I'm Seinfeld. I have this beautiful model girlfriend. And it's like this fucking dork. Like he's just rich. The guy's rich.
He's just a rich guy. He made it. He was that was when you can make money doing stand up in New York and LA. That's just you were like LA. In my time of doing stand up, we started paying comics, and it's still like enough for me to buy some fries on the way home because like New York is like the stand-up capital, and LA it's like bitch get a sitcom, like you don't need comedy to make money. Go talk to I was looking for a different reference because the only person that came to mind was canceled.
Don't talk to them.
Yeah. Well, not that I didn't know them. I was saying that was like the reference. I was gonna say one of the canceled guys.
Right.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
One
Yeah.
of the canceled guys.
Yeah, the doctor.
What? It's like the Chutes all over again,
Yeah,
man. What do you?
There's
different
there's
Chutes.
only one popular comedian who played a doctor in his own sitcom. Are we all pretending like we don't know who? It was Bill Cosby. Wow, I'm the only one. No, y'all are all canceled for not watching the black sitcom. Don't owe me. Don't owe me. Y'all didn't know living single, and now y'all don't know the Cosby Show, but y'all all wooed for Friends.
Right.
Did anyone?
No, I thought one.
Anyone know?
I thought.
Jump from Friends to Cosby.
Yeah.
Started-
Oh my God.
Long.
No, okay.
No, I'm
it
sorry.
was-
I don't watch real people shows, so like.
Yeah, what were you like? What was your shit growing up? BK?
Pokemon.
Get an episode in before school.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. Come on.
Dude, shit like Yu-Gi-Oh sucked because you would never ever see how shit finished.
Yep.
It's like, cool, there's one episode, and then you see it again 9 days later, and you're like, ooh, what's going on now?
Yeah.
Well, how many trap cards?
Plus they were there, yeah, they were
I-
cheating, they weren't playing. And I was a dumbass kid because I would take my Yu-Gi-Oh deck and try and play a game versus the TV.
Yes.
Not realizing that that can't work. They're not reacting to my cards. But I was like, this is gonna make me better.
That didn't work.
That
Got
didn't work.
frustrated and said, I'm gonna lift weights instead.
That was what changed the trajectory of his life.
Yo, fuck, cards are dumb.
Wait. Oh, goddamn.
SpongeBob.
Well, I remember the first episode of SpongeBob from the Kids' Choice
Kids' Choice Awards. It was 2000, 99?
Yeah, yeah.
2000?
Jesus.
I was there.
I was so confused at
That was like,
I watched it on New Year's Eve.
yeah, see, we were there.
We were there together, maybe.
I went to a Kids' Choice Awards, and that was like real fun because growing
You
up.
went to a Kids' Choice?
Yes,
Oh,
let me
cool.
explain because the way you said it makes it very,
Right.
Yeah, the
like
way you
growing
said it,
up.
I don't like. I don't like the inflection.
Let him finish before you
Sorry,
attack.
I wasn't even gonna attack him. I said it was cool.
No, I was saying, but I was like,
It's
no,
not-
my buddy Ish was in that show Cousins for Life, and he like sent the group chat of all of our improv teams, like, who wants to go to the Kids' Choice Awards? And I was like, I'll go. And so I got dripped out, and I went, and then I realized I'm way older than everybody. It's the Kids' Choice Awards.
Right,
Like I was
right.
like,
That's in the name,
because you know,
dude.
it's like
It's
you know,
kinda
in the
the
fucking name.
yeah, but you know when you have a childhood dream, you're like, oh, if I get the chance, I'ma go. And I'm just like in the green room with all these kids, like.
That you're a fucking maniac.
Yeah, and then like
You're a
all the
maniac.
kids are looking at me like, ugh.
The kids are coming over to Ify and they're like, so you here for the bodybuilding competition? That's the other hall.
Right.
The idea of like, you know, it's a childhood dream and you grow up. I don't know. I never went like, tomorrow's the day I start my paperboy job. Gotta let go at some point.
Got it.
Man's gonna be on like Legends of the Hidden Temple, and the kid's gonna be like,
I'm going
"Why
through
are
the
you-"
wall.
You're like, why are you here? It's like, this is my dream. You have to wait, little kid.
Oh man. Don't they like pay? They like kind of bring in a bunch of kids like in the front, and they have to like be like super loud.
Like
Yeah.
stage
Was
kids.
that what
Yeah, but it's kind of
like,
like,
you know, like
were
the
you one
kids
of
are
those
like up in the front. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought
Well,
they were,
no,
like,
it's
fans.
yeah, it's
oh
like
no, I think they
Like super fans.
yeah, like it's like
They
kind of
pay
like.
them.
Paid actors.
They're paid actors.
Paid actors.
Well, it's kind of like
Choice
every award show where you got the front where it's like the mega fans, and then it's like the people who are invited, and then behind you are like the seat fillers. And I remember right next to me, like sitting like kitty corner from me was Tyga, and he had his kid, and I was like, oh, that's how you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to bring your child. I did not bring my daughter.
Right. Yo, honey, I'm going to the kids.
yeah.
This is my dream, not yours.
You wouldn't understand.
Daddy's going to the Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Fucking
understand. You wouldn't want to get slimed.
Crazy.
You
I'm gonna get
understand.
slimed.
Yeah.
You should have been there. You should have been there.
Back home, I got slime.
I met SpongeBob. It was
Oh, I
great.
dapped up SpongeBob. You should have been there, baby. It was cool.
Oh, it was so cool.
I think I've laughed so much.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm tired.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Oh, there it
Hold on,
is.
take a sip.
Okay, refuel.
Welcome back, Michael.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm ready to just like ease on into the night, get some food, and maybe go to sleep before 4 a.m. Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I hope.
Did everyone have a good RTX this year?
That's legally binding. If you go
Yeah.
and complain about it later, we'll fucking pick you out of the audience
Dude.
like January 6th footage. That motherfucker clap! That motherfucker clap!
We're
We have your
standing.
fucking birth certificate. Don't say you'll have a good time. They're still arresting people.
You're right.
We will come after you 4 years from now.
We'll find you.
Don't you dare.
We will find you.
Oh, you like wearing that scarf, huh? Got you, Facebook.
Got you, Facebook.
Please.
There's no timer for us.
There it is.
There is. We have 5 minutes.
Oh, great, I can't see.
Oh.
I was checking my phone going, I think I'm doing the math right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I will be honest, you bring it up earlier, I've been decent. I've always been decent at math, like basic math, right? Nothing complicated, but just like simple numbers adding together.
Like a 2 + 2.
Like a 2 + 1 maybe.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of those things where you learn so much shit in school you don't need, but basic math is something you deal with every day. Not that you can't, deal with it with technology now. But now being back into it, it's like protein numbers. It's a constant like +3, that's 47. All right, we're a quarter of the way there. Here we go, 47.
We're sucking down.
Suck this, suck down.
Cheese
Okay.
and sausage.
Yeah, so are you doing like full-on macros?
No, God.
Oh, hell no.
All I'm doing is
Okay, sorry, hold on. We're gonna pause to let everybody in on it. Macros are your macronutrients. It's just gonna be your protein, your carbs, and your fat. And so you basically break out the percentage of it that you're taking.
Let me also say, if you know nothing about what we're talking about, right? Equate it to like, say there's some sort of video game, MMO, whatever. You're like, oh, I love this game. Oh, there's like this crafting aspect. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. That's macros. You know the level of.
Right.
You listen to me and Alfredo whenever you talk about weightlifting, it sounds the same, and then he says shit like that, and you go, nah, we're different. We're different. And that's a whole other level that I've not participated in.
And then
Alfredo and I go, 1 + 1, 2 protein. The number of people that have asked me what gear I'm using, which by the way, I thought meant equipment. It means drugs.
Yeah.
And
I told the people which one you're on.
That's the right people can go, what gear are you on? And I go, what brand? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Just like a backpack?
I just keep screaming, Trend.
Yeah, trend. Oh, trend fucks.
I don't know if it's a workout pill or another dick pill.
I don't know. It could be anything. I love learning here. I learn a lot when I come on.
But anyway, the basic thing that I'm doing with is I'm more or less eating the same. What I'm not doing is overeating, right? I'll do I never really eat breakfast anyway, so I usually do like a protein shake in the morning, then I'll do 2 meals in the day. Don't really care what they are, as long as there is protein, but I don't give a shit about fat or anything. Then, if I eat anything else, I keep it light. Lean cuisine. Meal, the healthy choice. They're very, don't you fucking laugh.
Yeah,
They're
someone
very
did
good. Lean
chuckle.
cuisine, $3.15.
Someone did chuckle.
Someone chuckled. Someone chuckled. How dare
It
you?
was a chuckle.
They're
Some
delicious
lean
meals.
cuisine.
You doing any pre-workout?
The only thing I usually
caffeine.
do is just like G Fuel.
Yeah.
Just get some calf in me.
G-Fuel, code FUYA.
Because I got my code FUYA. That's true.
Okay.
I don't think it works though.
No,
Don't try it.
Just caffeine.
No, yeah. Right now I'm doing, because I was doing Bucked Up, which is good nitrogen. But now I'm taking.
I don't know what that is.
Bucked Up.
Like he says
You'll
stuff
know.
in a suit. Like when I say stuff, I know he knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
But then he has the same confidence back. And I don't know what the
I'm
fuck
like,
he's
what the
talking
fuck are you
about.
saying?
What is that?
Bucked Up, it's a pre-workout. It usually has some caffeine, but also has things like
BCAAs and
beta
such.
alanine.
Deer antler extract.
Yep. You know what's up.
I know so much about that shit, but I just haven't gone to the gym.
Get back in it.
I'm sorry.
Get back in it, Joe.
Was that
Joe, come back. We want you
it's
back.
a real thing.
Reel him in.
Yeah, we want you back.
Get meat pilled.
Yeah. Get meat pills. Get in here. Come in the meat zone with us.
I think Fredo showed me what it's like to be in the meat zone.
Joe's great because Joe does know a lot about it. And even though with his tonal troubles, he'll come in and be like, yeah, that's good. And he gives advice like an old boxing coach, which is like, it's useful, but also he's like, you know what I would do if I were you? I got it, thanks, but like you're 100.
My day.
Yeah, I remember when I took that stuff, it was clean.
I made a commitment. I'm gonna have a glow up, just like you, Michael.
I believe it, Joe. You can
I
do it.
believe it.
Next RTX.
I'll get back to my former glory.
But Joe, you gotta
I said that 6 months ago when Michael started. I've only
you
gotten
gotta
worse.
ease into it. Because
Joe,
one
if
time,
I can do it, anyone can do it.
Joe, we'll get you in the group chat. You just gonna have to.
Oh, you can exclude me from
Joe,
That's
Joe,
okay.
Joe, you don't want that.
You're not
You don't
ready.
want that.
You're not ready.
I
for
already
it
have
yet.
enough. I have enough every day in the office, man.
Ify and I, it's very positive group chat. I send him a picture, I know he goes, I'm gonna lift harder. You send
Yeah.
me a picture, and I go, I'm gonna top that.
Yeah.
If you're not at that level yet, it's not positive.
Yeah.
Hold off, hold
You
off.
get you bring Joe in the group chat too early, this man's never gonna lift again. Okay? You gotta take it easy.
Yeah.
You don't wanna overwhelm him. It was like when we went to the beach, this is something of note. It's like, okay, look, we're at the beach. Everybody's looking good. I can't be dominant the entire time. It's not about me. It's not about me, Fiona. It's about the beach. I can't be strutting around the entire time. This is a fun weekend with my friends. That'd be rude. Waited till the last possible second to take my shirt off. We were at the beach, everyone's chilling, whatever. Said nothing about it. Just thought in my head, like, just wait till we get to the water, pop the shirt off, don't need to be dramatic, whatever. Whole time we're there, they're driving, get there, pack everything, get to the beach, whatever. We're at the beach. It's like, okay, boom, thank you. I take the shirt off, just completely by myself, and I hear Fredo go, there it is. And so it's like everything in my head, I was like, oh, it was right the whole time. He was just like,
Waiting for it.
oh, look at this guy. I'm like, well, I'm going in the ocean.
I was waiting for a lift off. I was like, at some point, when's this happening?
It's just, I heard you go, there it is.
Not even to you. I was just in the corner, like,
Yeah.
by myself, going, yep, that's it.
Lean into it. Don't be afraid to be dominant.
I'm not afraid.
Make sure
Oh,
you
this guy's not
have the
right.
proper aftercare.
What? I'm sorry?
The real ones knew.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
He's talking about butthole?
Might be a butthole
He's an
thing.
in butthole? That's what you're talking about?
No, it's not.
We bleaching
Are you talking
buttholes.
about sounding?
I swear to God, if you guys start sending me pictures of your buttholes in that goddamn group chat.
Yeah, but you'll get pissed, but you won't leave.
Damn, look at the time, huh? That was crazy. I think we're over.
We're not.
Oh, we are.
Oh, we're over by night. It's gonna blow! That's it. That's the show.
That's it.
Thank you for coming to RTX!